Welcome. Take a moment to welcome your breath. Breathe in and feel it. Breathe in and notice everything about yourself that may annoy you. And notice that it's just a part of yourself. It's not all of you. So you could think of it as a need for spaciousness or presence, but it's also a need to witness what's going on in us. And even just thinking of the topic for today, I had a knot in my stomach. And it's just a part of me. And I want to become present to fear, saying there's something in me that is sometimes a low level fear and sometimes a high level fear. Noticing that it's not just me, it's a human thing to have that as part of our lives, part of our being. And to bring presence to it, care and compassion. You can say, there's something in me that it is fearful. There's something in me that's tender and vulnerable. Stay with that. The wording actually comes from focusing specifically and maybe internal family systems as well. There's someone, a part of me. Whatever wording you use, bring presence to the sensations in your body and become aware of them, become present to them, and remind yourself that that is not all of you, it's just part of you. It's a very human part of you, something that maybe feels frail, tender. Bring more softness, more compassion to any parts of yourself. But more important, presence. Your breath. Become present to your breath as you notice whatever is going on inside of you with compassion. That is part of your makeup, your being, your humanness. Hold it with gentleness, compassion. Sometimes when I'm busy, I invite that part of me to sit alongside of me while I get some stuff done. If I'm teaching a class um, or I'm doing something really difficult, invite them to sit beside you and realize that in this moment, there's another part of you that's capable and aware of a bigger perspective, something that may be more true. An interconnectedness with all beings. Breathing in and bringing presence to any fear, any self-doubt, anxiety. Simply presence. Imagine yourself being present with the part of yourself that's fearful. And I imagine it goes back a long ways, that part. So accompany it, give it presence, a hug, seeing it. Yes, you are here, and I can be close to you. I can give you a hug. I can give you space in this moment. And you are not entirely who I am. Something in me that's quite capable and courageous and fearless. And you're interconnected with that at times. You do not have to identify with any fear, anxiety, or uncomfortable feelings. It's simply a part of us. So we're making ourselves a little bit bigger here. We're giving ourselves, again, a little wider perspective to hold that part of us that might be feeling anxious or uncertain, really not sure what our next step will be. Whatever it is, you don't have to, what is that, banish fear. You don't have to banish those tender, scared parts of yourself. They can come, but they just, and I would recommend that you don't give them the car keys. They're not old enough yet. Meaning, there's a larger part of yourself that can step into love and trust and courageousness and self-assuredness. The part of you that's afraid definitely wants your safety. And that's to be appreciated. We can thank the fear, the anxiety for being there. Thank you so much. And you're not all of who I am. And as we continue to give any fearful parts of ourselves compassion, love, understanding, we notice that if they're human, others have the same thing in them, the same part of them that's integrated into every human organism for sure. And maybe that squirrel's organism. No, that squirrel looks particularly adorable right now. I imagine they have it too. But somehow they're managing to be very close to me. So they're somehow being present maybe to their fear and more letting their curiosity move, move them through the world. Curiosity and a longing for love, play, connection, maybe food. Breathing in and out with presence, offering, I'll call the squirrel a neutral person. They don't seem to need my blessing. They're not letting their fear control their next step. I'm thinking about loved ones now, hoping to support loved ones and acknowledging that there's that they're afraid, and helping them be present with that without identifying that as who they are. This emotion is part of me. It's part of any healthy organism. So we're offering this, I guess it's a strategy for being with fear, just giving it more space, just being with it and allowing ourselves to make the next step towards what's maybe more important to us than fear. It might be fun, excitement. It might be hammerhead sharks. Whatever we're wanting to step into with more curiosity than fear, more gratitude than fear. Grateful for this life and these opportunities we have. So we've offered this blessing to a loved one, to a neutral being, be it a squirrel or someone else in our environment. May you be present to your fear, knowing that people that trigger us struggle probably with the same things we do. We don't need to know the details. We need to know that this is an opportunity for becoming more intimate with our own reactivity. And all beings are going to be able to live together with more harmony, more love, more understanding for each other. We're just a little bit less guided by our fear and just present to it or stopped. Guide, often the guide with fear is no. I'm just speaking for my fear. That's what my fear says. Oh, and just say, oh, honey, I hopefully can be present with you, giving my body and my consciousness more space, more clarity, more freedom to respond rather than react. And may all beings have more of a sense of that they're bigger than their fear, they're bigger than their anxiety, and we can care for each other with less fear and more love. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence.